You are way too overwhelmed in Pokopia. I'm here to help. First, we need to break down exactly why you're overwhelmed. It is Pokopia. There's probably many reasons that you feel like you're in over your head. There are a ton of quests. You have your mainline quests that progress the story, you have your fake side quests, which are actually mainline quests that pretend to be side quests, but they still progress the story. And then you have your actual side quests, which tend to just be requests from Pokemon that either give you a reward or help increase your island's environment level or something along those lines. There seems to always be a speech bubble above a Pokemon's head. There's always a long list of requests that you have to deal with, and there's always something to do. So what do you do to fix this? If you're the type of person that's too stressed about having a lot of requests stacked up on you, then just ignore the Pokemon who have thoughts above their head for now. If the request is important to the story or the game, it'll still be there later. Concentrate on that one task that you have your mind set on and only do that. Tunnel vision. That cute Bulbasaur, he doesn't matter right now. He probably just wants to give you some sticks anyway. It's really not worth your time to get distracted and stop doing whatever you're in the middle of doing. Now, if you're the opposite of that, and it's the number of unaccepted requests that are sitting out there that bothers you, then don't do what I just said. Instead, accept every request that you see. Sometimes it's something as simple as a Pokemon wanting to give you those sticks. It's easy to get rid of fast. And if it is a request, well, you have this handy to-do list that you can go and work through. Pick one thing that you can do right now and do it. It'll knock down your list fast. All of a sudden, your to-do list will be empty, and now you're free to do whatever you want. Maybe you're in the camp of feeling like you have way too many habitats to make. Your Pokedex is empty, and the sheer number of Pokemon that you can find and haven't yet found is overwhelming. So now you feel like you need to make 1,000,000 habitats to catch them all. So you start panicking, throwing tufts of grass everywhere, and nothing is working, and half the time you forget where you put those habitats anyway. There are a lot of different habitats that you can make, which is another stressor, but just work down the list of habitats. If your 4 tufts of grass habitat can have 4 different Pokemon spawn in, then make 4 of those habitats. That way you always have at least the basic requirements for spawning Pokemon. But if you look at the habitats, you'll notice that each question mark or shadow Pokemon has a different rarity tied to it. I don't think anyone has properly data mined this yet, so we don't have percentage chances of those different rarities. As you find more traces of Pokemon habitats, you'll find that some of these Pokemon can appear in multiple different habitats. Take Charizard, for example. He can be found in the 4 tall grass habitat, but it's a very rare chance of it spawning. He also can appear in another habitat that you'll get access to later, where the chances of him appearing are now just rare instead of very rare. It's something to keep in mind when working through your habitats. Some of these are easy to create, like the tall grass, but some are more complicated ones. It might not be worth your time if there's a different habitat that you have the resources for right now that you can do instead. Maybe that causes you stress, but I find just going down my list of habitats in the habitat dex is the way I feel like I am being productive. And then don't forget to set up a security camera here and there to watch a group of habitats. Put them all together and then just one camera covers them all. But after that, it's just a waiting game. Of the same idea, maybe you're overwhelmed with the number of Pokemon that you have to find. While we don't have every species available in the game right now, we do have a few hundred, and that's a lot. Pokopia is pretty good at slowly introducing you to different habitats in the various Pokemon, but once you find enough of those habitat traces, you unlock the Who's That Pokemon shadows and your Pokedex starts to fill up, and maybe you accidentally hit that one button that shows the question mark for every Pokemon in the game and you begin to panic. Don't. It's fine. You don't have to catch them all. And if you do want to catch them all, just know that it's going to be a slow process. You don't unlock the ability to spawn all the Pokemon right away. You need to progress the story, explore the different biomes. Don't get overwhelmed with the number of undiscovered Pokemon. It just means that you have a bunch of game left that you get to play. Moving on with the story makes finding Pokemon way easier. There are items that you need that you'll end up getting eventually once you get through the story. I don't know about you guys, but I have a ton of habitats that I've never even seen these items before. Just ignore them. Don't stress yourself out about getting every habitat immediately. Moving on with the story, even before 100%ing an area, before finishing all the side quests there, is worth it. It makes completing everything way easier later. You unlock more mechanics and features that make those tasks take like half the time. Speaking of items, your storage is an absolute mess, and it causes you insane anxiety. Just take the time to organize it. It's time to make a better storage system for yourself because these tiny wooden storage boxes, they aren't it. You unlock the bigger storage chests once you discover 30 Pokemon, and these are worth it. They are 3 times the size of the small wooden ones. You can stack them on top of each other, and you can put frames on them so you can put an item in there and you can easily see what's in the box. One thing I did, I threw my storage underground so it didn't take up visible space. Once you progress the story a bit, you'll unlock the ability to destroy stone and dig further down, but being able to bury this stuff stops you from taking up valuable habitat spots up above. I'm not gonna lie, I took a good few hours to do this, but it's totally worth it. Make sure you stay on top of being organized. If your pockets are full, take the time to go back to your storage, put everything away. I put my storage under my house so I can teleport back quickly, throw my items in their respective spots, and then continue on. Everything stays organized. I never have to spend time looking for spots in different boxes. It's all just right there. Also, don't forget to upgrade your pockets. You can buy those upgrades through the PC and check often because they unlock as you progress. They are very useful for not having to teleport back to your storage every 5 seconds to empty your pockets. Take the time, get organized, you'll feel so much better about it, and it'll be way easier to play the game later. Alright, the big one I see people stressing out about, decorating. You feel like you suck at it. You feel like you don't have enough furniture or different styles of blocks to build whatever you want to build. You spend too much time online looking at other people's designs who have somehow dropped 40 hours in the game in the first day that this game was released, and you compare your pitiful square house with their fully designed masterpiece of an island. It is New Horizons all over again. I'm just gonna put this out there, you don't suck at decorating. Other people are just really good at decorating, and they spent all of their free time traveling and beating the game as fast as possible so they could get to their favorite part, which is building huge mansions. My advice, get off social media. It's bad for your mental health anyway. Play the game at your own pace. Enjoy the game the way you want to play Pokopia. Don't worry about your empty, barren island. It's supposed to be like that. You have the lucky opportunity to enjoy the game for a longer time because you're not rushing through it. As you complete the different areas, you'll get different recipes for various block textures and housing extras like pillars and rugs and furniture. Once you have a nice variety of items available to you, it'll be way easier to get something to naturally come together. When you go online, you're only seeing the best of the best. Twitter or YouTube or whatever you're using, you're pushed the posts that go viral. And the ones that go viral are the videos and pictures of designs that are just incredibly breathtaking. There are probably real-life architects playing this game. Things you don't even know you could make in this game, they're doing it. Which, good for them, you know? Don't look at these until you're further in the game. If you do happen across it, instead of comparing your skill to their beautiful vision, look at it as something that you could do in the future. This is something that you can do in the game eventually. It's something you have to look forward to. Use it as inspiration and get excited for what you're going to be able to do in a month, not sad that you can't do it now. And don't tell yourself that you're behind. Alright, there is no behind, whether you started this game on release, or you started playing a month later, or you're waiting for Christmas to get a Switch 2, you're playing the game when you play the game. It doesn't matter if someone rolls the credits before you. If anything, you have something to look forward to, and they've got nothing left. Just enjoy your time, stop comparing your islands and your design skills, and honestly, your life in general, because everybody's life moves at a different pace. You're probably working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. Guess what? That teenager got nothing to do other than play Pokopia. Of course they're gonna have more time to play. Find the ways you like to enjoy Pokopia. It's supposed to be fun, not overwhelming. There's a ton of game to play, and it will be there when you're ready to play it. What overwhelms you in Pokopia? Or do you have advice for other players? Let everyone know down below. Subscribe and your storage will magically fix itself. Wouldn't that be nice? And I'll see you next time. Bye!